anything that you just want to cover up that sometimes your foundation doesn't take care of, well, we go with the concealer, right? So Mel, show us this concealer and what it comes with.
Yeah, so this concealer has the same amazing gel texture that the HydraGel foundation does, but this has these soft focus microspheres. So what that's gonna do, it's gonna reflect light and it's going to minimize any imperfections that you may have. So it comes with, my favorite part, the amazing double-ended concealer brush. So you get a fluffy side that's super delicate for that delicate under eye area. And then you get a more precise side for really full coverage application there. So double-ended brush. So I'm just gonna start with the smaller side and place this where I want it. I typically do under the eyes, again for that extra brightening, a little brightening on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna do around my brows a little bit just to define those. So I typically place the product first.
I love that you're doing that on the brows like that. I've never seen you do that. It's
You
so
know,
cool.
sometimes I pull a couple things out of my back pocket. I try to mix it up for you. Around the nose is one of my favorite parts to conceal. I always have redness around my nostrils there. That really helps to brighten. And right here, I don't know why, I always conceal like my smile lines. I feel like I hold a little bit of darkness there. I'm not sure why, but a little bit of hyperpigmentation. And then I take the fluffy end of the brush and I just gently buff it in. It blends seamlessly into the foundation. They're that same amazing lightweight gel texture. And since it's a gel, it feels almost cooling, like an aloe vera gel. So under the eye area, this just feels incredible. It almost feels like it could be depuffing. I might actually try to put this in the fridge because it's so lightweight and that gel-like texture is just so cooling on the skin.
Now, do you need a lot of this concealer or?
No, same with the foundation. A little goes a long way. So
Yeah.
I would apply it to your hand first and then really pick up what you think you need with the brush, and you can always add more. With makeup, you can always add more, so.
Now, is there like a faux pas here that, you know, you need to put your concealer on first or you put your foundation on first and then your concealer on second? What's the schooling on that?
I've heard a lot of people have different preferences with that. Some people religiously put their concealer on first. I say put your foundation on first and then you can evaluate how much extra coverage do I need? Because concealer really steps up that coverage a little bit. So if you put your concealer on first, you might end up with too much product on the face. So I like to see how much my foundation covered and then see where I need that little bit of extra help, and that's where I'm gonna apply my concealer. And I'd say a lot of concealer faux pas is the shade you're choosing. A lot of people think they have to go 1 or 2 shades under their foundation shade, and that's not the case. You'll end up looking a little like a panda bear or like a raccoon possibly. You just match the same shade. So if you're choosing light in the foundation, choose a light in the concealer and it will be perfect. You don't have to go 1 or 2 shades under.
Okay, awesome. So let's just show everyone the concealer and the brush that comes along with it, because Yana in our chat was just asking, she said, does that brush come with it? Yes,
Yeah.
Hello, we're so happy about that. The concealer, we do have it for you in several shade choices. Fair, light, medium, tan, and deep. So if you want it, that is the concealer, and a little goes a long way, so this is gonna last you a really long time. I also wanna let you know, if you go to beautyiq.com, you can see the reviews on this. This is customer top rated, which means that so many people have loved this that they've given it 5-star after 5-star reviews. So see what they write about it as well and why they love it so much. But I think the thing is that it's a concealer that actually conceals all of those imperfections that we want to get rid of, and it just acts like a little eraser. You just put it wherever you want to erase. You know, like when you ever do like airbrushing on like a photo or a piece of artwork or something, it just takes away all the imperfections. So go there, check it out on beautyiq.com. You can use that item number and type that into the search engine, and all of a sudden you will see all the reviews for this. And remember, that's where you can see all the different shades as well. But now, Mel, what are you doing over there? Because you keep using the other side of the brush now.
Yeah, so I'm just buffing out. I'm just kind of examining my face, seeing where I need a little bit of extra coverage, and I'm just dipping in with that fluffy side of the brush and just grabbing a little extra coverage. I like to highlight my jawline a little bit, make it pop. So that's really all I'm doing, is I'm adding a little bit of extra coverage where needed. You don't have to keep your concealer to only under the eye area. Put it anywhere you need that extra little bit of help. It blends so beautifully and so seamlessly with the foundation that you can apply it anywhere. You could apply it all over if you want it on top of the foundation. They're the perfect match. And like I've already said, you get this amazing airbrushed finish. It's not gonna look cakey. It's not gonna settle into fine lines and wrinkles. It's gonna cover everything. It's gonna cover blemishes, dark circles especially. This is a great concealer for dark circles, age spots, sunspots. I have a ton of broken blood vessels, which is why you saw me adding a little extra around here. It covers them beautifully. So anything that you have, any imperfections, this is gonna blur out. It has those soft focus microspheres, so it's gonna reflect light and blur out any of those imperfections.
And you know what I like? I mean, like, look at Mel right now, right? She's on the screen. Oh, it looks like you're just looking at beautiful skin.
Yes,
it's
it looks like, and
gorgeous.
feels like you're wearing nothing.
That's really nice too. The fact that, you know, you can apply makeup, you can get the coverage, you can get the coverage in your foundation, you can get the coverage with your concealer, and you've got the right tools to apply it, and it doesn't feel like you have a whole mask on. I'll never forget the very first time I had makeup put on me for a music video shoot, and I was just like, whoa, I don't like the way this feels. Well, either I've gotten used to it or I've found better products to apply. But this feels like nothing on the skin, and when you look in the mirror, you see gorgeous and flawless every single time. So if you want it, pick it up at beautyiq.com, and the different shades that we have available. And now, Mel, do we have to worry about like undertone colors again with this?
So the same applies as the foundation, but we can absolutely review them again. So the Fair is a pink or red undertone. That's the lightest shade we offer. Then we have light, that's a neutral. So that's equal parts yellow and pink. Then we have medium, which is the shade I'm wearing. That's a yellow undertone. Then we have tan, also a yellow undertone, a little bit deeper. And then our deepest shade is deep, sorry. That's actually a red undertone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so pick it up at beautyiq.com, and we are gonna get to my favorite part of the tutorial. It's also Doris's favorite part of the tutorial.
Hey, mine too.
It's also Melody's favorite part of the tutorial.
All of our favorite parts.
Because we call this the contour diet. I am never good with, you know, when it comes